Hello, family, friends, and fans. I'm Fletcher Roden, and this is AKA Fender Rhodes, track by track. I'm going through my new rap album, talking about the songs track by track, giving each one its own video roundup like this, with a link beneath the video so you can go hear the song for yourself. And in the overview webisode of this mini-series, there's a link to the whole YouTube playlist. Those things are free. I suggest you like and subscribe to this channel. That's always free too, and it'll make finding the rest of the videos in this mini-series and all of the other mini-series and all of my other shows and all of my other music videos and all of my other video stuff easier to find if that's what you want to do. Okay, let's move right ahead then. This would be the last song on side one if we were back in the old days. The song's called The Garbage Man. So I remember when I was a kid, there was a sitcom called Chico and the Man. The late Freddie Prinze, it was his big thing. It was his rise to fame. It had Jack Albertson in it as a grumpy old man who takes in this young Puerto Rican hotshot. And there was an actor, Scatman Crothers. Scatman Crothers. I was thinking of Strother Martin for a minute. Scatman Crothers, who played Halloran in The Shining. If you may know him as the guy from The Shining, who gets the axe in his chest. So he played the local garbage man. This was a sitcom set in the barrio, I think, of Los Angeles, East LA probably, and so it takes place in a garage, and one of the characters is the local garbage man, and it was played by Scatman Crothers. And to the best of my knowledge, he used to come in and say, something like, "Everyone put out your cans, because here comes the garbage man." Something like that. And he'd get a big applause when he walked onto the set. And that just, I don't know, it stuck in my head. And then when you grow up and you stop watching TV and you start watching people, you start realizing, wow, there are garbage people out there. There's even a YouTube channel, one of these liberal channels, progressive channels, that says, garbage person of the week. Who's your garbage person of the week? Well, mine is blah, blah, blah. So I just thought, time to write this song. It's not really about any particular person. It might be easy to assume that it is, but it's not. It's just a song about the garbage man, a garbage man, a garbage person, someone you don't like who seems to be, a trashy garbage person, a garbage man. Haven't you ever met one of those? Well, this song is about that person. And again, it's lyrically, it was the easiest thing in the world to write. I mean, like a lot of these, once you've got the title, Garbage Man, the Garbage Man, all right, well, he's a garbage man. He with a garbage home, with a garbage wife and a garbage home and a garbage life. He's a garbage man. Digs a garbage hole for a garbage flag on a garbage pole. The garbage man. Spends his garbage time on a garbage street spitting garbage rhyme. Just extrapolations of the concept, variations on the theme, really. And it's true that Donald Trump did install a flagpole in front of the White House, or behind it, or somewhere on the grounds. But this isn't that. It's really just a rhyme, The garbage man has a garbage tale about a garbage boat with a garbage sail. I mean, who's that about? Gilligan? They're just sort of words, but they were fun words to put together. A garbage man has a garbage gang and a garbage ride. It's an old Mustang. That's one of my favorite lines. It absolutely has nothing to do with anything. It just worked as a line, because this record it really isn't about It's very vague. It's a very general kind of record. And that's what I was shooting for. Originally, I just wanted it to be about love. I wanted it to be a seduction record, a record you could, a record like a Barry White album that you might play in front of the fire with a glass of wine and a smoldering look in your eye and with the slick grooves and the gravelly voice. That's what I was shooting for. But I just can't write 10 love songs. I have a hard time writing one. So eventually you make a list of phrases, and there's something about the garbage man that's at all seductive, you know? I'm a garbage man and I'll ruin your life as much as I garbage can. It's not it's not that seductive. So sometimes I had to just sort of veer into the realm of current events, but not really either. You know? Just sort of variations on a theme. And that's what the garbage man is about. It's about anybody you might know or meet. Actually, honestly, I have as many personal experiences which influence this lyric, which inform this lyric, than I do have shared experiences with other people. I mean, I've known plenty of people I'd call the garbage man. In fact, there's this one guy from my childhood and my adulthood who was a dear, dear friend, so I thought. But in the end, this person turned out to be a garbage man. I won't say his name because that's not cool, but I think he knows who he is. Anyway, and you know, it's also one of these lyrics that people can relate to. Everybody knows a garbage man or a garbage woman. Everybody's come across a person like this, worked for them, worked with them, dated them, maybe married them, maybe had business partnerships, maybe a rock band or something. Hard to say. But this is what happens in our world. Some people just are no good. And that's kind of what the song is about. So check it out. There's a lyric below, or there's a link below, a lyric below. There's a link below where you can hear the song for free. Another notable thing about this song is that it uses the background vocals in a way which are prominent. I mean, generally I would do background vocals. I'd do a few oohs and ahs during a verse or a chorus. And the bridge. I mean, background vocals are background vocals. But on this record, every line starts with the background vocals. And all the choruses are the background vocals. So this is another example of how I'm using that arrangement technique because I think it's pretty crucial when you use a rap vocal like mine, which is like this, you know, the garbage man has a garbage life, you know, with a garbage home and a garbage wife. So it's really hard to get off any kind of melodic, chorus or hook like that. You really need the background vocals to do it. And then I did use them a lot in the verses on this whole album. I've got the background vocals really are prominent in the verses, much more than any record I've ever done. And it's one of the things I think that make it unique and fun to listen to. And that's The Garbage Man, another song on my 2025 rap record, aka Fender RoadZ, which, by the way, is my rap name. I'm going to be performing this music. That's my plan, anyway. And when I do, Fletcher Roden won't really be involved. Those are going to be Fender RoadZ gigs. And, stay tuned to this YouTube channel because I'll be posting live performance video, as I have other live performance videos, and I have animated shorts for kids and animated shorts not for kids, specifically not. I've got, blog videos like this one. I've got lots of other blog-oriented shows. So stay tuned. That's why you should subscribe to this YouTube channel because there's going to be videos coming out all over the place. There's an Eleanor Rigby video that's sort of a bonus track from this record that's not on the official release, but there is a video for it on my YouTube channel. So subscribe and check out all the different playlists. Okay, that's pretty much it. If you want to hear the whole record for free, by the way, you can go to the overview webisode of this little mini series, and it's got a link to the full YouTube playlist, which is free, and you can hear the whole album if you like. Some people enjoy waiting till the next day, so they get one song a day for 2 weeks or 10 days or however long the album is. Some of them are quite long. But other people like to know the music going in. Honestly, if you're a family, friend, or fan, you might already have heard it, but also you might not have. I think the odds are about, the odds are not even 50-50 that you've heard it if you're a family, friend, or fan. So check it out. Enjoy these videos. Tune in again tomorrow for another one. Until then, bye, Mary.